Good morning. Today on App a Week, we're going to learn about Class Dojo. Class Dojo is a great tool to help with classroom management and logging student behavior. Here you'll go and you'll create an account. If you go to sign up for teachers, and it's pretty simple things there. You'll need to use your email, create a password, and then choose how you're going to use Class Dojo. What I'm going to do is go ahead and log in. When you log into Class Dojo, it's going to give you all the classes that you have created. And here you have different profile settings. That's my monster. You can change which little monster icon you want to be if you'd like. And then I have basic information, I'm Miss, and then we have a school, Beaufort Middle School, so if you want to add yourself to the school site, that's wonderful. Right up here, they'll ask you for which school you're at. All right, so let's talk about how to create a class. So if you go to create a class here, we're going to select this year, what year they're in, whether they're 6th, 7th, or 8th grade. We'll say this one is a 9th grade class, so they don't get confused with my others. They have your subjects here. I'm career and technical education, and then what I'm going to name this class. So you might want to name it first period, second period, third period, things like that. Our classes are grouped by A and B, so I'm going to name this one 9A. I'll go to next, and then it's going to ask me to type all of my students' names in. What you can do is copy and paste from a list, so you can paste all of your student names here from PowerSchool. Okay, so I've got my list of students here in an Excel file, and if you don't have a file with your student's name on them, you can get it straight from PowerSchool in your gradebook under Report. So I'm going to come here straight from Excel, and I'm going to copy my class list, and then I'm going to paste that directly into Class Dojo and click Save. And what's going to happen is it will populate the list, and then you're going to click Next. Now here is where you add different behaviors. It gives you some basic ones. Were you helping others? Were you on task? Were you participating? Were you persistent? Did you have great teamwork? Were you working hard? You can add your own. I have totally awesome on mine, and save. If you want to add, for example, helping the teacher, and you can change the different pictures here and then save. You can also delete. If you click to edit, you can delete any of the ones that you don't want. For example, if you don't want working hard, you can just click delete there and it'll take it off. Those are the positive behaviors. As far as negative behaviors, we've got disrespect, no homework, off task, unprepared. If you want to add no agenda, and then you can change the pictures here, so maybe give it a book and click Save, no agenda. If they were chewing gum in class, chewing gum, and click Save. If you want to import from another class, so if you want to set up your behaviors in one class and then import all your other behaviors, you can do that as well. So for example, on the demo class, it's asking, do I want to import these? So you can set it up for one class and then import it into your other classes. But I'm going to keep my existing behaviors there, and then click Save and Close. Now it's going to give you how do you connect to your students. So this is how we'll actually go into the program and be able to see what you've been giving them, how you're tracking them, and they can change their avatar and a lot of different things like that. All right, so if you click download student codes, what it's going to do is it's going to save all the student codes as a PDF, and then you just print those out. And it gives them some instructions on how they can log into Class Dojo and things like that. I printed these out. They're cut in half sheets, gave them to the students. They logged in pretty easily. The students will have to create a new account if they don't already have an account. So if they've never logged into Class Dojo again, they'll have to download to log into a new account. So if you click not right now, it'll take you off of that. And so now let's go ahead and click start class. You can display this up on your projector if you would like. And so here I've got my whole class. So let's say that Austin there, he's been having a great class, he's participating. And so it lets you know that Austin Lamb has been participating in class. Let's say that Austin was participating, but then I caught him with some gum. He was chewing gum. So it's going to log him for that. And if you'll notice, it will give them a positive point there for that. If I want to award multiple students, I can select all my students or select a few of them. And then if my entire class was being very persistent and being good, they get a point for that day, and it says everyone. Okay, and it logs all of their things. Once you're done with class, if you click in class, you a report of what the kids were doing as far as the whole class. It will give you individual reports of what that child has been doing as well. And you can print these and take it back, but it'll keep a daily log of these. If you don't want to get your student logins when you first start, the way you get your student logins back is you click right here under student logins and it gives you your invitations again. So those are your classes. If you have a problem with, if you click reports, that will give you reports as far as the range. You can change it. It will keep the whole thing for you. And there is an app so that you can keep this up on your iPad. So as far as the app, let's look at what the app actually does. I'm going to open my app, Class Dojo. And so there are all my classes. Let's go to the demo class that I've created. It's going to ask you to start class. I'm going to start this class up. And so you see you've got all of your things there. Now if you have your website pulled up on your computer and on your screen, the sounds will pop up. And so I can log their behavior from anywhere in the room on my iPad there. And if I want to select a random student and assign points because they've been doing good, I can do that and assign points. You can select all your students. If you don't want, let's say James has been acting up today, but the rest of the class was great. So you can click on or off of him and still have the rest of them selected. When you're done, you press the back button at the top here, and then you can check your reports there. And so it's got how all of your classes have been doing. Edgar Bravo hasn't gotten any points at all, so maybe he needs to work a little harder. But, you know, there's Courtney. She's got 100% positive. And you can add comments at the bottom if you want to type that the students will be able to see when they log into their accounts. The other thing on the app, you can edit your different bubbles there. So if you want to reset this child, you can reset. You can clear all. You can take away certain things that you have given them from the app now. So you can do it around. You can have full access to all of that on the website as well.